I feel like you're not maybe giving yourself enough credit. Could you exactly speak to what exactly you were able to do that allowed you to rise through the ranks so quickly? Because I imagine there were other people there at the same time who are now not CEO and president of their own
Yeah.
MLB team.
Well, I mean, listen, I think the part of it that is situational is still strategic. It wasn't something that I was conscious of at 22 years old, 23 years old, but that sometimes the greatest opportunity comes in the most distressed situations. And when I took the job with the Indians, they were the most downtrodden organization in Major League Baseball. They lost 104 games the year I joined them. They were the lowest payroll. They were, if you've ever seen the movie Major League, they were literally living out the movie Major League, which was, kind of mocks a Major League Baseball franchise. So, but what I did, instinctually, because I wasn't certainly conscious of it, was I aligned myself with leaders who I believed in and a culture that I wanted to work in. And when I interviewed there, I was fired up listening to the leaders. I was fired up listening to their plan, fired up listening to their the way they went about their jobs. And I think that was instinctual, but it was affirmed by the level of empowerment they gave me, the belief they had in me, and I forever try to pay that forward. That the impact that true empowerment and belief can have in young people when they work for you, and how much better it can make you as an organization. So that would be kind of the situational piece of it. As far as my own rise, some of that's probably luck. Other parts of that are just a commitment that, to myself, with that anything I was asked to do, this is pretty simple, right? Like anything I was asked to do, I was going to do better and faster than what my boss expected. So, and that's kind of just, the basic premise of exceeding expectations. I wasn't just going to do a good job. I was going to do a great job, and I was going to do it with a sense of urgency. And I think, as I think back to maybe why they empowered me to do more, I think that creates confidence. And when you report to someone and work with someone, if you're doing good work and you're doing it with a sense of urgency, that creates that confidence. Well, I'm going to give you more work to do, and I'm going to give you more responsibility. And so that, combined with the circumstance that we were growing exponentially because of the new stadium and because we got very good very quickly, all those things kind of aligned to propel my career at a rate that, others might not have had. So some luck and circumstance, some probably good instinct on my behalf, to pick the right people to work for. And then some discipline, resilience, determination, perseverance that are still kind of, trademarks. I was probably the bottom of Princeton. I'm not the smartest guy, but I am one of the toughest. So, I think some of those things are still there.
Hey, I can relate to that a little bit. I always say that my hopes of being valedictorian were over after like my first round of midterms. So
Mine were over before that. So